and since we're all sitting at home quarantined, I thought I'd make a video on how to detail the exterior of a car. So we have this black Lexus here. So we'll be covering pretty much all the basics. And by no means am I a professional, but I'll be sharing everything I know with you guys. So first I'd like to go over the stuff we need to detail a car. Here's everything we'll be using. So we have 3 buckets, one for the wheels and 2 to wash the car. One is your wash bucket and the other is your rinse bucket. We have wheel cleaning solution in there, some car soap, a foam cannon, and over here we have a pressure washer, which is optional, but it makes your job a lot easier, and a lot of microfiber cloths and water. So let's get into the video. So I like to start off by filling up my buckets first. And in this case, I'll be filling up these 2 buckets with car soap and water, and this one with just water. But if your wheels are really dirty, you're gonna wanna use a dedicated tire soap in your wheel bucket. Now before we start washing, the first thing I like to do is walk around the car and see what we're dealing with. So in this case, this is actually my car. It's not terrible. Don't ever rub your finger against your paint, but I'll do it anyways. And as you can see, it hasn't been washed in about a month or so, so it's a little dirty. And yeah, now that we've walked around the car, we can see what we need to do. As you can see, there's bugs splatter everywhere. We're gonna have to deal with that. Otherwise, there's nothing of crazy concerns like tar or anything on the car. So we're gonna start by cleaning the wheels, but before that, I should have mentioned this earlier. You should wear gloves on your hands to keep your skin safe from the chemicals you're about to use. And try to work outside of direct sunlight, but I'm working in sunlight. And you'll see why this is a problem, because the water will dry faster on the paint and it just makes it a lot harder for you to work. So try to work on a cloudy day, or early in the morning or late in the evening. But yeah, let's get started. So to clean the wheels, you want to start off by rinsing the wheel and getting off as much of the loose dirt as you can. And then you want to spray on your all-purpose cleaner, your wheel cleaner, whatever you choose to use, it's up to you. And after that, you want to pick up a bunch of brushes and try to get the wheel as clean as you can. So I have this for the barrel of the wheel. I have different ones for the face, and then lug nuts. And you also want to get inside the fender well. In this case, I have carpeted fender wells, so they're usually a little harder to clean. And yeah, once you're done scrubbing, just rinse it off and the wheel should be good. I won't be able to talk while doing it because of the pressure washer, but you'll see. do the same thing to the other 3 wheels, and then we move on to the body of the car. So now that we've cleaned the wheels, we're going to start working on the body of the car. So first step we're going to do is we're going to rinse off the car from top to bottom, make sure we can get off as much of the loose dirt as we can. And then we're going to soak the car in foam and use a soft bristle brush to agitate all the crevices, everything that the wash mitt won't be able to touch. And then we'll go into the wash process. So now that we're done rinsing the vehicle, it's time for the fun part. We're going to foam cannon the whole car. And it's quite straightforward. We just use car soap with some water in the foam cannon and you spray it down. Now this step is completely optional, as I know most people don't have foam cannons, but if you do, it's always fun to use it. So yeah. when you're washing your vehicle, you want to start from top to bottom because the top is usually the dirtiest. So ideally you want to start off from the roof, but just for demonstration purposes, I'll start from this door panel here. So you take your wash mitt and you want to place it down at the top of the vehicle. And you want to go in straight motions. You don't want to go in circles. So left, right, or up, down, whatever works for you. So you want to go down to about halfway past the door and leave it there because the bottom is usually the dirtiest, so you want to take care of that at the end. So now that we're done washing the car, we're gonna have to rinse the whole vehicle down completely, make sure that there's no soap left on the car, and then we get to drying. So now that we're done completely rinsing the vehicle off, it's completely clean. So now we have to dry it. Please don't just drive out and hope the wind cleans it. That's not gonna work. So what we wanna do is we're gonna use some microfiber cloths and a drying aid. A drying aid can be anything from a quick detailer, spray waxes, even ceramic detailers. In this case, we're just gonna use bead maker, which is a polymer sealant, which is what I have coated on the vehicle currently. So we're just going to be enhancing its properties. In this bottle I have PNS bead maker, and I'm going to use it as my drying aid. And I just want to spray a couple sprays per panel, nothing too excessive to help me dry the vehicle. And yeah, I'll just make my way around the vehicle until it's completely dry. So now that we've completely dried the vehicle using bead maker, we're going to apply some tire shine and dressing to all the exterior plastics. Now it doesn't really matter what dressing or tire shine you're using, just whatever suits you. So now we'll begin. The car is completely detailed on the outside. We washed the body, wheels, dressed everything, and applied a layer of protection using bead maker to the outside. And yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. It's my first shot at a YouTube video, so I know it's probably not going to be the best. So whatever feedback you guys have, I'll definitely implement it into the upcoming videos. And yeah, now it's time for you guys to take a look at the vehicle. You're actually already looking at it.